Well, as we mentioned yesterday, we about stopped in our tracks when we realized it was already March, and that means it is also National Nutrition Month. And we're going to spend the next couple of minutes finding out what that means for us and why it is important. We're going to do so with our friend Terry Verison with the Dairy Council of Arizona. It's good to see you.
Good morning, Stephanie. It's great to see you as well. And it is National Nutrition Month, and it's a way to just take a whole month and celebrate the fullness, the richness of food, and all of the fun and the deliciousness that goes along with it. But we can also pay attention to the healthy parts of food and make sure that the foods that we're getting are nourishing our bodies and that we're getting the nutrients that we need, the vitamins, the minerals, the fiber, all of those kinds of things to make sure that we can make ourselves as healthy as possible.
A lot of times we're kind of like this car that goes, we kind of get the momentum and then we just fall back into our habits. So really some steps that we can really keep the nutrition on all the time.
And that does happen.
Or in, I should say.
And sometimes it's confusing because there's so much nutrition information out there, so you don't really know what's correct and what to believe and what you should be doing. The best place to start is with the dietary guidelines for Americans, and then the My Plate icon is the new icon for...
No more triangle.
Nope, no more triangle. It's all in a plate format. And what it does is cut those food groups up into the different portions on the plate, but we also recognize that people don't always eat directly on a plate, and there's a variety of different ways to kind of handle that. But the goal is to get fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats and proteins, and then low-fat and fat-free dairy foods into your diet on a regular basis. The way to do that is start at the grocery store and stock your pantry, stock your refrigerator with those foods that you'll need to be able to go throughout the day.
And we've talked about that, really kind of starting the perimeter of the grocery store.
Yes, that's a great way to make sure you're getting all of those whole, full foods, because more of the processed foods are more in the center of the grocery store. So when you're looking for fruits and vegetables, try new things that maybe you haven't tried before. When you're looking for grain products, really look for those whole grain products and look for the ones that say 100% whole grain, whether it's breads or tortillas or pastas or rices, whatever it happens to be. Look for those that say whole grain. When you're looking for meats and proteins, look for ones that are leaner, because you can still incorporate having a steak in your diet, but look for a leaner one and then grill it, and it's going to be fabulous. Provide that great nutritional value. You're going to get a lot of not just protein, but iron, zinc, other nutrients your body needs. And it's not going to be loaded with fat and additional calories.
Okay.
When we're talking about dairy foods, you want to look for the low-fat and the fat-free varieties. And again, there's just a huge explosion of tastes and varieties and textures available. Try some new different things. So there's yogurt that has fiber in it.
I love that the manufacturers of these foods are starting to catch on that if they make it, we will buy it.
That's exactly right.
You know, things like this, where you've got flavored probiotics, where before you had to get like the natural stuff and
or a pill or something like that, but it's so much better to get it through food. So look for things with probiotics that are going to be different fruits and vegetables, cheese curds. And then the best way to get started is start your day with a great breakfast. And it doesn't have to be your traditional breakfast. It can be kind of anything.
Andy goes for the pizza almost every day.
Leftover pizza is great, and the cheese curds are fabulous. And they're made here in Arizona with Arizona milk.
Nutritional information and recipes also available online at the Dairy Council website. That's dairycouncilofaz.org.